and welcome to the WPLD Lamplighter News. I'm Jillian.
And I'm Maddie. Today we will be covering Drama's Disney send-off, the science fair results,
President's Day, random acts of kindness, and a torch commercial.
Let's send it off with the information on Drama.
We're going to go to the Disney's Performing Arts Festival at Disney World. We have been preparing pretty much every day since we've been back to school. They have music rehearsals, and they have choreography rehearsals, and they have blocking rehearsals, and then they have rehearsals where they just have to run it all the way through.
My name is Max Taylor, and I play the park keeper.
I'm Jay Sean Jackson, and I play Admiral Boo.
I'm Jamie Bradley, and I play Jane Banks.
Well, I played Bert, main character, the Dick Van Dyke Park from Mary Poppins. To get ready for my character, I've just acted a lot more silly, which is really weird since it's such like a direct opposite of what my character usually is, which, kind of a quiet type of person, and now I have to be this loud, sort of boisterous, tap-dancing chimney sweep man.
We've really, this whole thing, we've really stressed practicing outside of school, and you really have to do that in order to get like the full experience and utilize it.
We're doing a tap, and if you've ever seen Mary Poppins, it's the scene where Bert and the kids are on top of the roof.
I think there's going to be a lot of great shows there, and I think there'll be a lot of different styles. A lot of our kids have been watching videos from the other schools, and they're amazing. But a lot of them are different than us, so I think we have a great show, and I think we have a great chance, but it all depends on what the judges are looking for.
The drama department's Disney trip was a huge success. Not only did the students get the chance to visit the magical world of Walt Disney, they also won several awards. Molly Brown, Dylan Baker, Audra Jones, and Jake Chafin won individual Outstanding Performance Awards, and the full cast of Mary Poppins won Outstanding Choreography. Congratulations, guys.
Good luck to the Mary Poppins cast and crew. Now here's Paige with the science fair results.
Day 6, the district science fair took place. Participants ranged from 4th to 12th grade, and out of the 600 plus projects entered, Dunbar claimed first in 12 categories and runner-up in 13. Here's a closer look at what it took for our students to dominate districts.
I've been working on science fair for 2 years. 160 hours.
So basically at science fair, what's going to happen is you get these judges, and they judge you, and you speak to them.
About science.
Yeah. Then at the end of the science fair, you find out if you win or not, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
People that like biology went with sort of lab, cells, and cultures. I really liked anatomy and physiology, so that's sort of what I based my project. Some people like engineering, and they went with an engineering project. There are options.
So we just finished up District Science Fair, which was last Saturday, and next thing on the list is Regionals, which is beginning of March 5th at Dunbar, and then if we do well at that, we progress on to State Science Fair, which is in April. And if we do well at that, we can move on to Intel, which is like the International Science Fair, and it'll be in Phoenix this year.
I guess a summation of what I've said is basically that chicks do in fact dig science.
Chicks dig science.
Here's a look at President's Day with Marshall and Casey.
Hey guys, it's Marshall.
And it's Casey, and today we're going to see how many of you all know your presidents.
So, Jordan Brown, do you know if these are presidents or not?
They are.
Tony, is this a president?
Yeah.
Wrong. Michael, are these presidents?
Yeah.
No, they ain't. You wrong. Kyle Draper, is this a president?
Which one?
The top one.
No.
You're right. Is this a president?
No, it's an actor.
You are right. Ovo, are these presidents?
One of them wishes he was, but he probably never will be. Yeah.
Breslin, is this a president? The top one.
I wish he was.
Why?
Steve Martin. That's not Steve Martin.
Hey Marshall, are these presidents?
I don't know. Probably.
They're actors. You're wrong. Gather your knowledge about presidents is subpar.
The Lamplighter on Snapchat. Pull out your phones right now. Also, if you don't have the update, just enter our username, PLD Lamplighter. No spaces, all lowercase.
FPS, or Future Problem Solving, and CMPS, or Community Problem Solving, are parts of the academic team. We specialize in trying to solve the problems of the future as well as those in the community around us.
So although the main motive of FPS and CMPS is to try to change the community, both of those are actually competitive events. So the thing is that we have districts, regionals, state, and internationals, and at all 4 of those levels there are different topics. In the past, we've typically always made it to internationals, and we just won districts, so we're hoping we can make it to internationals again this year. So this year, FPS and CMPS are going to do a matchmaker fundraiser to help raise money for our projects, transportations, and more. By now, you should have already completed the matchmakers in your English class, but find us in the cafeteria to buy your results for $2. Your results will tell you who your best match is in the whole entire building, and it's a lighthearted and fun way to kind of just see the people you're around and maybe make a new friend.
Look for FPS and CMPS students in the cafeteria in the next few weeks to pay for the results of your matchmaking survey.
Pennies for Patients is a fundraiser that FCCLA is holding to help support kids with leukemia and lymphoma. The club has a goal of raising $2,000 as there are over 2,000 students at Dunbar. Please consider donating just $1 to this cause. Teachers have a box in their classroom for students to drop loose change in, and they are also collecting donations online. It ends February 28th.
I come to you today with a serious confession. For the last 3 years, I have been a grandmother. There are, in fact, several grandmothers here in the Dunbar office. 2 of us get to see our grandkids anytime we want because we live close by. But there is one particular grandma whose grandkids live far away on a remote island in the Pacific known as Hawaii. She doesn't get to see her grandkids very often, and we just don't think that's fair. So a bunch of her friends got together and have bought her a plane ticket to see her grandchild and her children over this spring break. Miss Four is such a good friend to all of us at Dunbar, and we are so happy to make her dream come true. So aloha, Miss Four. May your hearts be as happy as ours are.
Yay! Part 2. Yeah. You guys were just amazing.
Miss Four, you just got your surprise that you are going to Hawaii, and that a lot of your Dunbar family.
They're the best. They're the best.
Yes, we contributed to make sure that you would get to go over spring break to Hawaii to make sure that you get to see your grandbaby. So what's your reaction?
I just don't even know what to say. I stayed up all night, did not sleep, cried, thank God. But I told my kids they moved away, so God gave me all these children. And that's the way I feel about you guys. And I just am overwhelmed and thankful and, don't know what to say. Just thank you so much.
And now we'll take it to Keaton about Torch.
I'm Keaton Allen, and I'm the co-editor of Torch. We are a nationally acclaimed, award-winning podcast. Our newest podcast just dropped about LGBTQ bullying. It's on our website. Here's a sneak peek.
People getting harassed and bullied because of their sexuality. Here in Kentucky, LGBTQ youth deal with bullying in the form of harassment, violence, and attacks. They found that students constantly heard bigoted verbal abuse from name-calling like homo, sissy, or worse, more than 24 times per day, which is one derogatory comment every 15 minutes of each day. Because of my family, I've always known that LGBTQ people and heterosexual people are no different. We have the same body parts, the same organs, and the same brain.
Can't wait to tune into the podcast. Lamplighter staff has started a new promotion called the We Caught You Watching.
Every Monday, members of the Lamplighter staff will be watching for classes who are viewing our broadcast. If we catch you watching, everyone in the classroom will be given a piece of candy. Make sure you're tuning in to pldlamplighter.org every Monday during third block for your chance to win.
Keep your eyes peeled today for our staff members. Keep tuning in, Dunbar, and make sure to follow PLD Lamplighter on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram.
Yeah!
Squad clip of the week.
Here comes the sun, do do do. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
This is a lovely sweater you're wearing today.
I already know. Thank you, though. Thank you.
Yay.